though some have called thee mighty and dreadful, thou art not so. But those thou dost think as thou dost overthrow, die not, poor dear foe, nor canst thou kill me.
Clickety-clack, clickety-clack, gather my fangs and I quickly attack. Sword in my sheath, knife in my back, keep enemies closer than where friends are at. Rolls in my mouth, the petals are black. One armored suit, the metal's intact. I come fully strapped with a skull woolly hat. Just picture that. Clickety-clack. Now I find my location and unfold the map. My index inspects it and follows the path. My horse is on loan and I borrowed a staff from some mystical wizard. I will give it back. But I'm off to the races, my face has got cracks, worn out and weathered like a red leather mask. Been through the storm, future, present, and past. Light as a feather, swift as a cat, cold as a rock. You know not what you knit from my sack, little bastard. You'll get skinned for that and swim with the fishes once I finish this task. No strings attached. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Gather my fangs, quickly attack. Sword in my sheath, knife in my back. Keep enemies closer than where friends are at. Kick myself in the ass for not bringing my axe, but I got the flash paper in one single match. Light won't escape me, a fire will catch. You'll beg and you'll plead, you'll scream and you'll scratch, but nothing can save you, you need to relax. I'll keep you alive for a while, feed you scraps, love you like you deserve love with some smacks, a kick and a slap. It's no longer personal, I'm simply detached from what's hurtful. I need to keep my business exact, separate beings. I can see our differences are vast and I can't bridge the gap. Clickety-clack. Built a rickety raft out of twigs and some grass, and I made it to shore just before it collapsed. Salute to this mission, take swigs from your flask, tilt your glass, pick your poison. I'm poised to be fast on your scent. Picked it up just by sniffing the tracks, kept my ear to the ground and heard snickers and laughs, adding insult to injury for criminal acts. Now the cost of your freedom is a liberty tax. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack, gather my fangs, quickly attack. Sword in my sheath, knife in my back. Enemies closer than where friends are at. You should've known better than to be mingling with rats. Gotta lead to your shack from some gypsies in the trash. Cryptic interactions, I asked them to stick to facts. Made a trade and gave them everything that I packed. There's a brick through your window, kids sit through the glass. Notice the note in which the brick was wrapped, explaining that I know how you're quick to the dash, but it won't be very long before you slip in my trap. Like a moth to the flame with its wings in the wax, it's hard to escape with your limbs in the cast. Your heart will deflate when your wrists both get slashed, and gradually I snap these synapses in half. Magnificent crescendo, the cymbals all crash. You'll pay for your deeds, but we don't accept cash. We will mix and match this for that, tit for tat. Gonna get it back. Get you back. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack, gather my fingers, quickly attack. Sword in my sheath, knife in my back. Keep enemies closer than where friends are at. Clickety-clack, 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 clickety-clack.
I'm on the wall, the very tall. No something else my pressing is for. If you like me, send a letter or call. And if you wanna give me something, man, don't stall.
Yeah. Let's stop and break this down.
I've got some letters inside of my drawer that should have been stamped and delivered. One is addressed to my ex, it says I'm the type of man who can't be lived with. One is addressed to my friends, it says I'm a mess, so y'all can't visit. One is addressed to myself, but I don't know which personality or hand to give it. I'm a goddamn misfit, mismatched but never missed much. Missed the right time, wrong place with the long face until our lips touch. I don't miss the mistrust, it's what got our messages mixed up. For a rip out your letters, let us see if I can tear you away from his clutch. This stuff's a whole other drawer from a different dresser I'm not ready to address. I went to the west to get my mind off things I'm already depressed. I give up, get let down, downplay, play games, put on my game face, face my pharmaceutical needs, beat on my medicine. I don't like the way that it tastes. I go places face a place without enough money to put a bed under me. I share my sleeping space with rodents, insects, and dust bunnies. I laugh at the mess I've created for myself until it gets unfunny. But I'm content in the fact that they don't expect respect, sex, love, or trust from me. When I'm hungry, I can taste it. I hide in the basement, check up on me every now and then. Cause my mood swings low, I can feel myself going down again. Off is easy, getting put on takes a bit of ass kissing. I'd rather listen to myself hop on the ground than hear the sound of a mattress spring. I rap and sing, talking right, and often type with 2 fingers, a hunt and kill method. I edit 1/3 of a word per second. Your email sent in my unsent box. If you're a girl that I miss, you'll eventually get my virtual goodbye kiss. The rest are addressing my friends in the subject line is just check this fine bitch. And the one for myself's untitled, but it's the same virus. My wrist gets slit on your shoulder blades when I lose my grip. When I hold your face, let it drip on your golden lace. Silver strip spilling all over the place. I lay my jacket over the blood puddle when we go on dates. To prove I'm a gentleman, pedaling my bike at a slower pace. The sum of the parts doesn't equal the whole, she states. Before my parents get home, I'll take time to find the fragments of our relationship. Glue back together this broken vase. 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 Falling in love is easy. Falling out of love takes a bit of practice. I'm good at both without even owning a mattress. I never asked for a kiss without deserving one. If you never saw me cry before, wait for the next time I wake up on the wrong side of the floor. I've got some letters inside of my drawer that should have been sent by now, sealed in an envelope. One is addressed to my ex and it says that I feel our friendship's a joke. One is addressed to my friend and it says his ex-girlfriend's on coke. And one is addressed to myself on a personal note, unopened, filled with endless quotes. Whenever I spoke, they'd close me in and bust my lip. Now I wear parentheses on my temples, step to the podium and just think. Whenever lonely, I shrink and hold myself squeezing tight before I sprawl out on the hardwood floor and kiss myself to sleep at night. I have dreams of flight, but I'm not floating. The ground is approaching awful quick, so I wake up screaming for you to catch me. That's what I start every day off with. That's what I start every day off with. I may talk shit, but ain't much else to do in this prison cell. And lucky for me, no one really listens well, especially when I diss myself. I fly away in a pig when my living hell freezes over. And since I'm used to the cold, I'll be able to rest my head on Jesus' shoulder. Explanations are in order for why these floorboards are always freezing. Yes, it'll all make sense once we get older and reach the age of reason. Till then, I'll have no reason to sleep in, not even on weekends, unless we're together, cause my willpower will probably weaken. Deepen my appreciation for the current condition, cause I'm sick of always feeling like something is missing. I slumber in one position, crouched up and feet alike, and the couch sucks cause my feet are like giving no space to breathe while I embrace my knees. It's off to the floor cause I can't sleep nowhere else. That's why I write these letters to all of y'all, but never send them. It's better to just keep to myself. In my pillowcase, it keeps me safe when I sleep. Still I keep awake. What if my dream girl pays a midnight visit? I see the world through the scope, but I gain no insight with it. When I get introspective, I put the safety on. Make these songs with the biscuits sitting in my shaky palms. I'm a man now, a real man, not the one who went to 2 colleges groveling over meal plans. I'm staring at the ceiling fan, all wide-eyed, amazed by the ways the blades break the silence. I used to be afraid to fire it. The sound was startling, but now I'm starting to hate the quiet moments. Might remind you of a mic by the way I hold it to the grill. A homophobic rapper, unaware of the graphic nature of phallic symbols. Tragically ironic, sucking off each other's gats and pistols. I got more back issues than guns and ammo, cause my Uzi weighs a ton. And I never let go of the handle, hanging on to mommy's pant leg, double-fisted, knee-deep in shells, kicking ballistics. This dick is a detachable penis, an extension of my manhood, positioned like a fetus. An intravenous hookup feeds bullets to my magazine. Never mind the bullets, my pistol is a sex machine. Guns, yo. Sex machine. It's clear samples here. Busted, I got another gun. I keep it in my briefcase, it keeps me safe at my workplace. Cubicle gangster who's in need of his personal space. Angster of love, unable to look girls in their face, cause I know that only stupid people increase the birth rates. I'm just about dumb enough to hold up a sperm bank, make my demands and then facilitate fur trades. Empty the bird cage and release the mermaids. I got a water gun, I keep it in my mouth. It keeps me safe from the things I like to speak about, but words are leaking out, and all these smiles that I crack are like a dam on the verge of collapse. There ain't no turning back. In fact, I can't hold down my fluids, can't retract statements without water displacement. Flooded the basement, then sought refuge. Removed my waterproof vest, and then I kicked off my wet shoes. Made it to dry land, pistol in hand, fistfuls of ammo, riding on a camel through the desert sand. Lucid dreams are a lot like computer screens. People have pretentious conversations, but I shoot the breeze, blow a hole straight through their long-winded theories. Hold my own and make songs for them to sing with me. It's the same type of heat that Millie used to break the ice with Santa Claus when she made him sing the Christmas blues. Capitalists strung her up for killing them. Every manufactured holiday they sacrifice another victim. Before wartime depression sets in, I get to step in and shoe shine my weapon. I'm hemorrhoid, I'm the leader. You're dead like daylight. I hold my crotch like a 9mm.
Guns, yo.
9mm. Sex machine. 9mm. Sex machine. Sex machine.
Guns, yo.
9mm. Sex machine. It's been a hell of a year, but I'm mentally prepared to do a dance around the next couple medical scares. I'm Fred Astaire with metal wearing quickly off my tap shoes. I step quietly the way the cats move, but I'm bear-like, my head trapped in dare lights. You could call me John, I'm writing letters to the dark side of the moon tonight. My lovely Jane, you went away but the pain stayed. I'm sending you a package to the address where you traded names. Made no claims of the identity theft, more concerned about the home with no amenities left. It's already a mess, the dust piles like your junk mail. So I eat away depression and crush the scale. You find yourself on the opposite side of the spectrum, emaciated on a strict diet of breadcrumbs. Me, I choose to wallow and swim in my fat. You refuse to swallow, so I see ribs from the back. This isn't an attack, it's an admission of guilt. I'm living in the past, kissing your ass, sipping your milk, but it's all bone and curdle. I saw stones in a circle, stood in the middle, told myself riddles in a robe that's purple. The murder weapon was an icicle. Is that the reason why I'm standing in this puddle with my eyes so full? I fight feelings like a war on drugs. I'm a chemist with a test tube addiction, born through coffee mugs. Our baby now is all grown up. Your car is still dead in my driveway while I wait for the tow truck. And you know what? I know I drove you away, and I still don't think it was wrong, so I don't know what to say. It's been a tough year. You say that life ain't fair, well guess what, baby? Life ain't, and them's the breaks. You say that life ain't worth it, but it is. You gotta work it, nobody's life is perfect. Yeah. You've been dealt a bad hand, placed against a stacked deck. Been through all the CAT scans and bad checks, but I slashed your debt, not your wrists. And I couldn't help with anything else that became cancerous. Halfway people with a full baby to bury. Took a flame to the paper-mache sanctuary. When the smoke clears, try not to stare into the light, but also don't stay in the dark as if that's what life is like. It's just a series of unfortunate events, but the messages we get are more important than death. What's the rush? I got a shortness of breath. What's the rush? Running from you, running from me. The rush, the crush, the lust, the love, trust. So what's the trouble? The busted bubble, the unjust. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. It does suck. Suck it up, we're all looking, but nothing's enough. Use each other as a crutch, the clutch, the shift switches. You couldn't just adjust, you combusted and ripped pictures. This is why I'm not considered a saint. Well, guess what? I ain't. It's been a hell of a year. You say that I ain't there, I ain't care, and life ain't fair. It's been a hell of a trip. You say my mind's unfit, I've been flipping, I ain't shit. It's been a hell of a life. You say that I ain't like the way I write, and that ain't right. It's been a hell of an attempt. You say that I ain't meant for promises unkept. Well, guess what, darling? I'ma keep calling. Guess right, darling? I ain't gonna sleep in the morning. Guess right, the day night makes my beats keep calling. Guess stress everywhere, right on the trite songs I sing. Guess what, darling? I'ma keep calling. Guess right, darling? I ain't gonna sleep in the morning. Guess
I wanna die, motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's true. The apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. But my...
If it wasn't for the bass, I wouldn't need these hearing aids. If it wasn't for mistakes, I probably wouldn't be here today. 10 years ago, I was 22. 20 years ago, I was 12. 30 years ago, I was 2. But when I came out my mama, I was 0. When I came out my mama, I was 0. When I came out my mama, I was 0. I was 0 when I came out my mama. Now everybody knows, everybody knows. In the before life, I was undead, I was homeschooled, there were no rules, but I gave it all up just for the chance to go public. A celestial scarecrow dancing with the puppets, a tug in my gut. I'm carrying the world in my stomach, I'm a surrogate motherfucker, the girls love it. Birth a suffix and cut the visible string, controls much more than a physical thing. I was born into it, and before I knew it, I saw the students of poor getting hauled off to war. The law of Judas in the land of the king's tax, partaking the Eucharist and then demand your kickback. Spiritual wrist slap, please pass the sacrament. Ask if Big Bad Black Jesus was African. Selling a click track, call it a soul plaque. It's all in how you package it. The power of a magic trick, immaculate concepts. Lost in the land of the cross, I'm standing off with the man of the cloth. He knows the ins and outs, all I want is the outs. He's selling real estate for some place in the cloud, but I'm not investing in intellectual property, inventing gender-bending technology. Cause maybe everybody needs to just become a sexual oddity, leaving birth at the test tubes and death at the lottery. There's no one stopping me, I gotta be self-regulating. Wealth is escalating, but my poverty was entertaining. I'm debating the value of a caste system, cashback rewards and wars funded by my tax income. If I'm a part of the problem, then part of me. There's always been a difference between what I am and what I wanna be. It's either a jihadist freak or Jesus Seamster. I heard God is coming and she's a screamer. I couldn't understand what she was telling me, why everybody thinks that they're their own worst enemy. I followed the manual and I swallowed the skeleton key, and it unlocked the hell in me. So this is my gift to God, ribbon on my dick like a tourniquet. Syphilis, this is my gift to God. I'm jumping out the cake, naked with a shake. This is my gift to God. Unwrap the package, confetti made of maggots. This is my gift. You call that talent? Here's your image back. You can have it. Congratulations. This is very beautiful. 10 years ago, I was 22. 20 years ago, I was 12. 30 years ago, I was 2. But when I came out my mama, I was 0. When I came out my mama, I was 0. When I came out my mama, I was 0. When I came out my mama, I was 0. When I came out my mama, I was 0. I was 0 when I came out my mama. Now everybody knows. I was 0 when I came out my mama. Now everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. It was the that got me. It was the break. Deflate. Because I was gassed. Head over heels in love with the electric drums and spoken vocals, which was the joke of locals and laughing stock of my rock and roll ass town. But the rhythmic acupuncture pierced my skin, pinning the butterflies to my stomach, which would flutter every time I heard the boom. more than a. I was no devil worshiper, higher level interpreter. I refuse to lose focus and recite satanic verses with many curses, drug-induced. Worst was I knew they were saying kill your mother, cause it paid them well. Yet, in my flashback, I see the foreshadow, ironic twist. My first purchase was a hip-hop record called Raising Hell. I should have run when I had the chance, but DMCs made me want to break dance, made me want to spin vinyl, made me want to graph right, made me want to not act white. And not to perpetuate any stereotype, but I was not about the mullet ice hockey haircut. You know the mullet. Short on top for the fellas, long in back for the ladies, yeah. I was not about the stonewashed nut huggers with the French rolls on the bottom so tight it turned my toes purple. No, it was about the ripped jean jacket with the Megadeth, Metallica, and Slayer patch. I had an internal itch for the and never could I get with the guitar riff, the guitar riff, the I had wild style wars. I rented Beat Street every week as I rocked steady, wearing out the play rewinded slow-mo buttons on my VCR. I did the pause play all day, forced my way into comprehension of inner city invention. For me was in the expression which would eventually win me exception. One exception, those around me couldn't give me affection, but I played and paid that video attention until eventually I completely bit the and found my new religion. Born again B-boy. Born to destroy decoys and be the real McCoy. Yeah, boy! I wore the clock so you could know the time! Chuck D told me to keep a sober mind. And even though his sidekick liked the flavor of bass, I swore to God hip-hop was about being drug-free. I swore to God hip-hop was about the upliftment of humanity. And I swore to God hip-hop was what rock was not, was not pop. Guess I was gassed. See, I remember when Dr. Dre used to express himself about hitting the chronic. A few years later, he's endorsing it while drinking gin and tonic. Suburbanites that blast mace learn their mad face from Onyx. It was a rat race, the first to properly use ebonics. Dynamite like JJ, but it was a fad like supersonic. Hip-hop flipped from being artistic to a pop hit. Mainstream took control and we cannot stop it. It's a black art. Being manipulated by white control is just like rock and roll is. We took the
I went from extrovert to introvert, exhibitionist pervert, floating down the river Styx on the search for a curse word. Something much worse than the one that I first heard. Baby, let me make your pain glow like rainbow sherbet, cause it hurts so good. And if it don't, then it should. And right now is the last time I use the word could. I rock rhymes as dope as Jennifer Lopez, rockin' Procaz on St. Tropez, riding around town on fluorescent mopeds. Keep it moving with your bad self, girl. Go ahead, bring that beat back to reality. You rap for salary, I rap to burn the calories and walk the thin line between truth and fallacy. Now who got that short shot like a shooting gallery? Don't answer, I seen your reply in your eyes. Sitting here peeling onions trying to make myself cry. People call you a chicken, must be the breast and thighs off of $2.99 with the soda and fries. What a deal, it's sorta like a 4-course meal. Sweetheart, you ain't perfect, but that's how I know you're real.
I always knew, I always had a feeling. Call it intuition, I know it's what I'm dealing. I always knew, I always had a feeling. Call it intuition, I know. What we have here is a failure to communicate. At each other's throats, ready to mutilate. A true waste of energy. Let's conserve our power and rejuvenate. Cause neither of us is absolutely sure of who to hate. I always had a feeling it would come to this. I ain't wanted this, but talking ish just left me nothing but pissed. You won't be missed, replaced by loneliness. It's my best friend, lifelong companion. Send my regards to the earth and the gods, trying to get even with me, so we always be at odds. I see through facades, and if you saw what I've seen, you make it a point from then on to keep your eyes clean. Role models hold bottles of eyes get led by lies, guys cry and scream. But you can't understand the words that I speak. If your mind's weak, for you that's okay, cause you ain't fine, freak. You can get away with spreading ignorance, not making any sense. You never should have been sweating my innocence. Cause ever since then I felt guilt-ridden. Still I didn't fit in, who was I kidding? I always had a funny feeling that it would end up this way. Display affection? Nah, I knew the outcome. How come? Cause I've seen it all before. Call me raw, perceiving almost every girl as a tawdry whore. Wanting to ride on the emotional seesaw, then cherry bomb me. That's what I land on my feet for. I'll keep poor, so don't expect me to buy things. Each hand don't need 5 rings. We all expect to die kings or queens, not really knowing what it means. Living off of dreams must not be enough caffeine and coffee beans. Killing me softly with schemes, offer me a means of escape. Here it is, let's break. I always knew, I always had a feeling. Call it intuition. I know with what I'm dealing.
I know.
I always knew,
I always had a feeling. Call it intuition. We know. I know.
Right. I got 2 left hooves. Who on test? Well, since nobody's stepping to me, take me to your cult leader. Take me to your local drug dealer. Take me to the man in the mirror when you stand and deliver with your hand on the trigger. An emotional terrorist. IMMUNE. Never make my enemy public. I'm a private dancer, dancing for money. Do that thing that's funny. I'll make you wanna laugh, I'll make you wanna move, I'll make you wanna do. Do that thing that's funny. I'll make you wanna laugh, I'll make you wanna move, I'll make you wanna. Case 1 carries a paint gun. She's unafraid of waving when she's getting her face done. Her favorite radio station's a permanent paid vacation, burning her face in the sun. She loves repetitive songs that keep playing. You know, the repetitive songs that keep playing. She learned all the words and she works it, baby. Dangerously catchy and she feels it in her cervix lately. Cause the rhythm is a cancer. She's on a secret diet, a private viewing, disease-free TV pilot. She saw the future in a group study. They threw money in her pants. Do that thing that's funny. I'll make you wanna laugh, I'll make you wanna move, I'll make you wanna do. Do that thing that's funny. I'll make you wanna laugh, I'll make you wanna move, I'll make you wanna. Don't live for the moment, live for the constant. Die for what's right or get killed by your conscience. There's a difference between conscience, conscious, and conscientious, contrary to popular belief. You're none of these. There's plenty to feed, empty mouths of the nest bound. They're kept down and apes won't be banging on the chest. Proud when pacemakers are fragile. They hate the taste of capsules. They feed their face with Paxil. Females hate their dads still. Holy sons got mommy issues on deck at the podium, holding tongues with the rituals more complex than Napoleon. I told him it isn't his job to live in a fog. I don't have a god complex, you got a simple god. Take me to your cult leader, come on. Take me to your local drug dealer, come on. Take me to the man in the mirror when you stand and deliver with your hand on the trigger in a can of Miller in the other. You can't kill me, motherfucker. I got your number, you best disconnect before I call it. The bumper sticker on your forehead, the wrong fit when the bomb hits. When the bomb hits. When the bomb hits. Not that mine'll help you. Fucking Francis!
Ripping at the seams, ready to bust. It's like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi rush. A cheap fiend sniffing mine at the scrimmage line. I got the drug game and game of life all intertwined. So I sit behind the sensei and study state of mind. I chase a line with loaded needles and blaze a kind of come down. It's sad I chase the dragon, sun up to sundown with no guns, just lungs set to collapse. Hey yo, run rock rhymes and on John wreck raps. Get back, I stalk my ex, same as a Simpson, and leave it damaged goods like the financial district. And I kick it with both feet from upstate to Jones Beach. Anonymous John, those stupid fuck, nobody knows me. Act like we're homies, I changed the whole style up. OCD got my head in a 10-car pile up. Rock, paper, drop the money and pick the file up. I'm melting rocks for research, how to die quick. Fuck a sidekick, getting wrapped up in violence. Bullet to the brain, pull it sound to silence. Let's paint the room with my memory. Hang me in effigy, shoot me up with smallpox and leprosy. Yo cousin, no need to disguise it. At night I'm drinking vials of the West Nile virus.
For raw rhymes and breaks, for no books, no craze, for however long it takes.
chose a path of least resistance. As I know the math and keep the distance. If I ever go back to speaking without conviction, I don't respect the craft, but they do to know the difference. Dig this, this is a full-time love affair. Part-time suckers, they come unprepared, like as if this was a mistress for them to fuck around with. This ain't no means of income, it's an outlet. Never counterfeit cash clans get thrown out in the trash can. Internet b-boys are doing a flash dance. Audio sound scans, audience claps hands. Funky cause I never dummied it down for the rap fans. But what's up with the force vernacular? Fuck gangster talk, doing A's walk through Africa. Boasting a Porsche but can't afford a Maxima. Your song's full of chorus, you still think you a rapper, In with the out crowd, down with the upper echelon. I'll be a handyman once my legs are gone. And I feel like hell on wheels, seeking salvation any place that sells hot meals. Teflon steel, touch tone phones and tin cans. Recycling bins that get rich quick scams. I just ripped my pants on the last fence. I jumped the look I gave the watchdog, just wasn't intense enough. Trust, I'm working on it. The girl called it quits. I heard her talking shit like I ain't there, I ain't care, and life ain't fair. Well, guess what, baby? Life ain't in them breaks.
For raw rhymes and breaks, for notebooks and crates, for however long it takes.
All you really need is love. So I love son. L-O-V-E. It's love. Everything I love is in hip-hop.
I'm telling you all the time, man, you know, love. That word love is a very serious thing.
All you really need is love.
Now, I'm going to tell you a little story today. It's a heartbreakingly sad story about a young man whose life was completely destroyed by these instruments of fear. A young man searching for love in all the wrong places. His name was Frank.
Yeah, I'm on the mic. Yo, whack MCs can't get with these, and I grab the mic, and you can't take it from me, cause I grab the mic.
Grab the mic. Go.
Shut up. You are really not all that dope. You are really not all that dope. No. You read me all wrong, fellow. You need to do your research. An MC with a 4-song demo and you got t-shirt? Hell no. Now I don't wanna do a CD trade. I wanna see you make the TV DJ fade into the rave scene. It seems he just came from no sticks and energy drinks. You're getting hyped up on white stuff never meant to be snooped. You like dust? Well, I might bust your whole family, but y'all ain't hippie chicks and pixie sticks ain't nose candy. Serving bags with herbal magic, selling placebos to too many people. Got your girl's ass caked. Your lady got overpowered and you got played. Selling baby powder, it's over the counter drug trade. Oh, you a big shot? Now you hip hop? Shall I stop? Nah, I think not. I rip shop like parking tickets, use slingshots to target biggest. I don't really kill cops. I just want you to think you are really not all that dope. You are really not all that dope. No. The DJ Undercutter, he wants to feed his turntable scraps to MC Hollywood, who's only fly till the cable snaps. He's a rapper thinking battles were a meal ticket. Came time for the album and he couldn't write real lyrics. 8 Mile wasn't true, shithead. It was a promotional tool, but not for you, shithead. So let me tell you exactly what to do, shithead. Don't be a fool, stay in school, shithead. You're really not all that dope. You are really not all that dope.
Shooting all the midgets and I'm shooting all the midgets. Shooting all the giants and I'm shooting all the giants.
But am I really all that fresh? But am I really all that fresh?
Shooting all the midgets and I'm shooting all the midgets. Shooting all the giants and I'm shooting all the giants.
I said fake friends, got nothing to do in my world. If you ain't dead, you ain't a suicide girl. You can tattoo that onto your back with the broken wings. Hope for the best while you jump from buildings. I wanna levitate like the featherweights, huffing helium. Flow out of this place if I ain't fucking feeling them. They need to study lessons and then posse up. Fucking apprentice, I got more firepower than Donald Trump. BB gun, one hand on the pump. When I run out of ammo, I'ma slap shot this hockey puck. Soccer moms are copulating with hockey dads. Housewives wear maternity dresses like body bags. They pull up novelty dildos as a party gag. Dilly dally at a women's rally where they lollygag. Y'all wear poetry around your neck. It's an outdated laminate and they can't make it to sound check. Y'all wear wave your new jack flags like a late pass. Oh, they ain't all that bad, no, they just fake jacks. They got the new street slang, oh, I'll keep current. No command of language, but they act like they're deep cause of it. Fuck a deaf poet. And all the concessions they make, I just filled another pinata with demo tapes. I'm gunning for you, chump, with a triple barrel shotgun. Don't try to cover up, my nipple grabs are awesome. Shooting over midgets,
I'm sorry that this is kind of
shooting over giants, shooting
you
over
know how
giants.
fucking easy this is for me? Yeah, sure, it's dirty bombs. The little guys are just as shitty as the big guys. That's important. You can take this in your mouth, go home, sit it at your mama.
You know what? You'll peep this. Lottie-dottie, I hate party people. Hate the way the DJ just plays pop when he drops the needle. I don't wanna socialize with guys that I can't speak to, or women who I see through, cause I don't need to. You are really not all that dope. You are really not all that dope. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. But am I really all that fresh? But am I really all that fresh? Never held a funeral for that big part of me that died. I need to put these thoughts to rest. I need to find a peace of mind. I need to peace my mind. Find a peace of mind to rest in. Need to find someone to confide in. And let the rest in. Need to start resting. Needless to say, I couldn't hide. Thinking grown men shouldn't cry. Had I known then what I know now, had I thought now what I knew then, I might still be human with all the little stupid fixins. As I fixins and vixens, Vic souls, stitch clothes for the characters they played and switch roles. Nail me to the cross-dress, the holy cloth costs less. I toss less if I still had your soft breast to rest my head on. Since you've been gone, I recall my issues with problems and hate, but I can't exactly remember the model or make. Now glass bottles breaking my death grip. I'm about to take the next quick exit and end this head trip. My bed stripped of its blankets, comforters, pillows, and sheets, but I might have to peel off all my skin to remove your scent in order to sleep. I had my highs and lows. When on top, I let you peek out over my nose, sitting on my shoulders, and I suppose if I had a backbone, you might still be here. My skin is filthy from my lows when you weren't there, but to keep from feeling guilty, I collected the dirt, kept it piling up. Now Mr. Feel Nothing, Mr. Feel Nothing saves his tears inside of a cup, and he drinks, and he forgets that he's an asshole, jealous of his ghost and doubts he even has a soul. My secret pleasures got my inner demons gossiping. I'm a ghostwriter for the horrorcore lyrics my personal monsters sing. I'm sitting in a stranger's hub with all my clothes on, shivering, considering the dangers of love. They get half of what I have to give, if that. It's all about the packaging. They're distracted by the gift wrap. Predictable, easy to manipulate. They're foreshadow puppets, and I'm waiting for their strings to break. The pillars that once held up my halfway house have been taken out. I'm in my last days now. There's a change coming soon. I just wanna crawl back into my mother's womb. I need a comfort zone, but obviously I need to find another home to call my own and always return to. And I want it to be you. I sit and stare and zone out. I think a lot and never sleep. Create memories to remember and then I forget to eat. Went to the street used to live on. Stared at the bedroom window of your old home with puppy eyes, waiting for God to throw me a bone. I'd settle for one more goodbye kiss. While I settle for less, I'm unsettled at best, sulking while abandoning settlements, insulting my companion's intelligence, conversing with baby talk, practicing mind games, rehearsing with playful thoughts. It's the way we fought that made my blood bubble then turn cold. When you made me walk through rain and mud puddles on a dirt road that left me so messy. Forget me not, I've got more mud to sling. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name.
1, 2, 1, 2. Yo, this is Sage. Represent Secret Service. Yo. Welcome to my world, kid. I've been waiting for a long time. You come with memories of me with a free will and a strong mind. It's all fine. I hope your grill came prepared. My facial hair is like a web. I'm catching knowledge in my beard. Not much is kept though. It's let go into the dying hunger. I'm catching teardrops on my tongue from the crying thunder. Why am I younger than you thought I was? Be patient. Soon enough you'll see through my physical into a soul that's ancient. My mental age exceeds my chronological. It seems illogical. Full comprehension remains marginal. Fully phenomenal. Wait forever for invasion. Time, it ain't nothing but an unsolved equation. My mind is a 3-pound universe filled with curse words. My rhyme is a release of peace thought as I disperse verbs. Design a plan of escape into oblivion. Seriously, I can't withstand the land that we're both living in. Come with me and give me support, supply assistance. We'll try the distance and probably die in the persistence of breaking free from the age-old constraint. Infinity continues, the life force grows faint, the energy drains from the power surges, devour the urges. The fear is primal when the final hour emerges. Procrastinate and wait until the last minute. My ass is in it to win it for an infinite number of light years as I fight fears that I felt since time began. Let my mind expand with no help, trying to make the clock draw blood while I be spilling mine, putting a chill in my spine, ready and willing. I'm killing time. Couldn't be no iller crime, trying to make the clock draw blood while I be spilling mine. I'm killing time before I reach my prime. Killing time, I'm killing time. I grab hold of the hour hand, it's got too much power, man, devouring my plan. Every now and then I try to break it down again, go from plan A through Z smoothly. My mission turns into a murder mystery movie. Move me, the federal protection witness program. Don't understand, time is no time to have fear for no man. Your whole clan, good old scams, I got schemes that ain't been tried before. That's what you're dying for. I'm hiding from the law, ducking cops, aimlessly bucking shots, hoping one day for a lucky hit in time. Freaking stop, sign up for props. I'm out to get mine with a time-seeking Tech 9. Get the job done before my deadline. My schedule's tight, I'm marking off years on my calendar. Decades of gameplay without a challenger. My Excalibur is getting cold and rusty. Can't get a soul to trust me. Time took its toll and made me old and dusty. Blow off the dust mites, I just might bust mics. Put up fights, throw fisticuffs and thrust strikes with enough might to hold it off in the meantime. Cause time ain't nice, I'm crime is for life, so I don't mind the price I have to pay. Day after day to make the laughter stay and teardrops fade away. Understand the plan, scheme, scam, and plot. Remove your lips from the bottle and your hand into the Glock. I'm trying to make the clock draw blood while I be spilling mine, putting a chill in my spine, ready and willing. I'm killing time. I'm killing time, trying to make the clock draw blood while I be spilling mine. I'm killing time.
I'm rich. I'm rich, and it's all thanks to hip-hop. I travel this nation, I travel the world. I do lectures at schools, high schools. Talk about the benefits of rap. Talk about alternatives to college. Alternatives to loans. A life full of debt. An alternative to credit cards. Charge it to the game, friend. I got a rap song to fill your empty head. And it goes, I still owe 30 grand.
Plug the jack of your telephone into the wall so I can call your bluff just to say what's up. How you doing? How I ruin the beautiful sound of silence. Won't get quiet till the voices in my head come down with laryngitis. Talking. So much to say, so little sense to make. Bedposts get chopped off once innocence gets raped. Close the curtains and drapes, pull down the lines. Cover your ears, block your nose and mouth, shut your eyes. There's a black box in my head which is actually red. When I crash and burn, it keeps a record of every last word I said. It goes 1 for the finger fuck, 2 for the peace sign, 3 strikes you're out. Casey's at bat with unloaded guns in his mouth.
Day grows old, we pave this road. When we take control, we will save your soul. As the day grows old, we pave this road. When we take control, we will save your soul. And it burns, just like that famous ring of fire. Sing to inspire, try to loosen up the dirt that clings to the tires. Establish some traction, lingering behind a curtain of satisfaction. I'm certain of nothing, Mr. Knew-It-All. Late for my disorientation, fate glued to the wall. The pain felt could make the brain melt. Heard the shackles on the ankles, mistook the sound of sleigh bells. Remember that song called Big Pimpin'? It made me want to dance around, but I had no type of rhythm. Then I thought I should write a song called Sick Pimpin'.